And moving on, we have, let's read this as well while we are here. Memory must be kept alive so that no one in Argentina forgets or denies the horrors that were experienced at the Navy School of Mechanics. We will prevent that pain from recurring, says Alberto Fernandez, Argentina's president. Now, what is he referring to? We can just read these 5 or 6 or 7 lines and move on. But what exactly is he referring to? What happened in Argentina at the Navy School of Mechanics? Now, there was a political unrest, or rather I would say dictatorship, that was prevailing in Argentina, owing to which, more than 10 to 30,000, the number is not confirmed, it ranges between 10 to 30,000 men were abducted, and they were tortured, they were killed. And so this is what happened, and it was hundreds of defense personals who actually took part in these abductions and killings. Something similar was witnessed in Pakistan also. But here in Argentina, they were kept in the Navy School. They were kept at the Navy School of Mechanics, where they were tortured and they were subjected to torture and subsequently killed as well. The case is still going on. It's been nearly, I forgot the number of years, but it's been quite some time, but still they don't intend to forget the atrocities that were conducted back then. Now, Women's Quota Bill clears Lok Sabha test. Now we see the biggest picture out there. The new parliament, people, so to say, it's a splendid view, and really, congratulations to all the attendees of this Lok Sabha session, the ongoing Lok Sabha session. Now, as there were a lot of speculations that were being made, and also BJP was hinting that the bill will be related to women. So it's 33% quota for women that was to be reserved in Lok Sabha. Now, there is a bone of contention. The opposition, the opposition is again, they are questioning this bill. They are saying this bill is of no use because the bone of contention being one clause that is attached to it. That is about delimitation that is going to happen in 2025 or 26, after which the elections will be in 2029. So once the delimitation exercise is conducted, that is, what is delimitation exercise? So basically you take an area, it's a realignment of boundaries, wherein you take an area and then you tell that this area falls under this constituency. So once that happens, or census is conducted as well. So once that happens, after that this bill will be implemented. So that means this representation of women, the 33% mandatory representation, will come into effect only in 2029. So that is the objection that is being raised by all the parties. Although if we see the nominations that are being forwarded, BRS has, I think, only 7 ladies representing BRS in different constituencies. Yes, and yesterday I was talking about Malana. He said, I actually forgot the name. I'll recollect and I will come back to that. It was related to Bidda. Yes. Padmashali Bidda, he conducted, I still remember that news bulletin. Although I don't know the entire, story around that, like why he was calling for it. But yes, Padmashali Bidda, as far as I can understand, Telugu Bidda is the daughter. So Padmashali daughters, if they represent their community and they come forward in the elections, they are more than welcome. That's how every community needs to have first a women representative. We don't need a quota. The representative should come forward and take part, and we are happy to vote for our daughters and sisters. Moving on, let's read what this has to say. Now, Nari Shakti Vandan Abhiyan passed the lower house with near unanimity. All right, so this was the first bill that was put across in the new building. The historic Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, or the Women's Reservation Bill, providing 33% reservation to women in Parliament and state assemblies, was passed by Lok Sabha on Wednesday amid demands from the opposition to extend similar benefits to other backward castes and immediate implementation of the measures before election next year. So also, Asaduddin Owaisi said that this bill is, this bill does not have the provision for backward class women or Muslim women, the minority. So he wanted 33% reservation for the exclusively for OBCs or BCs or the minorities. Now this was opposed by, this was countered, a counter was given by the ruling party that Owaisi should know that the Constitution of India does not allow reservation on the basis of religion. This was the counter given to him. Now see, there it is, similar benefits to OBCs and immediate implementation of the measures before the elections next year. This is the first time the bill was introduced and passed in the lower house after a spirited 8-hour debate in which 60 members participated. The Lok Sabha passed the Constitution 128 Amendment Bill with 454 members voting in favor and 2 voted against it. Several members, namely Asaduddin Owaisi, Hibi Eden and N.K. Premchandran, Sogota Ray, A.M. Arif and E.T. Muhammad Bashir had moved amendments but did not pursue them. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed delight at the passage of the bill in the Lok Sabha and thanked the MPs from across party lines for support. The Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam is a historic legislation which will further boost women empowerment and will enable even greater participation of women in our political process, he said on Twitter. Earlier in the day, setting the tone of the debate, the former Congress President Sonia Gandhi made a strong pitch for bringing OBC women in the ambit of the proposed law and asserting that any delay in bringing the reservation into effect would be gross injustice to the women. Now, I would love to see, as what our audiences have to say on this. So let's have a quick poll, people. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here, and in fact, all of us are right here. So we have, whom do we have? We have Nagesh Kumari along with Jamil and Shankar Satyam with Bhagya Kumar. Unless the OBC and ST reservation is not being given, do Indian women feel happy? Well, we already have a poll started by Bhagya Kumar. Sujata says, and if rest all, Sujata, Suhas and Suhas. So we have Narendra, all of them wishing us all a very good morning. So we have the material ready for the poll. So Bhagya Kumar is actually, very much into the news. He has been following, I must say. So let us start a quick poll, and we also have Selva Rajan joining us, people. And people, please do not forget to hit the like button if you have just joined us in this telecast. So the poll would be around, is the bill, the women empower, all right, the caps lock is on, is the reservation bill, all right. All right, his question, in fact, Bhagya Kumar, what he's saying is, unless the OBCs and ST reservation is not being given, do Indian women feel happy? So he's questioning that. people. He is not questioning the entire bill. It's Bhagya Kumar. It's yes, you have a valid point out there. But apart from that, I would like to add is the bill will be implemented in 2029. So the question arises: is the reservation bill for women relevant? That's the first question that arises. Is this bill relevant? Yes or not? Like, something that is going to be implemented in the year 2029. Now, what sense does it make? Now, that is the first question that comes to mind. And then later on, yes, as asked by Bhagya Kumar, OBCs and ST representation is not being given. So that's another question or a point to ponder, which is well put across by Bhagya Kumar out there. Also, now moving on, are we done with this? No, we are not done with this. So, where were we? Yeah, earlier in the day, setting the tone of the Sonia Gandhi challenge. So Sonia Gandhi says it's injustice to women. Moreover, we have intervening in the debate, Home Minister Amit Shah bursted aside apprehensions of the delay in implementation of the proposed law and asserted that the next government will conduct a census and delimitation exercises soon after the elections, setting in motion the process to make women reservation a reality. Shah indicated that women's reservation bill will become a reality only after 2029. So that is the point to, that is the point that was taken up by the opposition. The Home Minister pushed back against the opposition's criticism for not including OBCs and sub-quota and asserted that the BJP has given more representation to the community than those claiming to speak for them. Nearly 29% or 85 BJP MPs, 29 union ministers and 365 of its 1,358 MLAs, which is over 27%, they are from the OBC category. Shah said, over 40% of its MLCs also belong to other backward classes. The bill was brought in 2008 during the coalition government led by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and passed by the Rajya Sabha, where it was introduced in 2010. However, the bill could not be passed in Lok Sabha due to political differences. It subsequently lapsed with the dissolution of the 15th Lok Sabha. MIM leader Asaduddin Owaisi was the lone voice of opposition to the bill, contending that the measures would provide reservations only to Savarna women and exclude OBCs and Muslim women who have little representation in parliament. The MIM has 2 members in Lok Sabha. A lot of eyebrows being raised and a lot of questions around the bill, although it has been passed. But yes, owing to the reservations for OBCs and BCs, they also need to be representing their respective communities. So why was it not considered? So what Shah had to say, Amit Shah said they are the party which has the highest representation. We agree to it. You might have, your party has 27% people from OBC category and 40% belonging to other backward classes. But what is the harm in making it mandatory for all the other parties? Your party is following, or it is doing its due diligence. But why you did not, why it was not thought about that the other parties should also be following the same? Or is it the only the ruling party would follow it? Every party should have a provision so that if not from BJP, let's say if any Congress wins, so there should be equal representation in Congress as well. It should be made mandatory for all the parties to include OBC candidates also, and especially women candidates.